What do these people have in common? It's not their race, nationality, or age. The youngest is 28, the oldest is 55. It's not their occupation. They vary from mother of twins, to translator, to actress, to VP of food brokerage. No, what these people share is 30 days ago, they were concerned about the 7 signs of aging skin.
The frown lines here, it's getting more and more pronounced as I get older.
Some of the fine lines around my eyes.
The lines and the crow's feet around my eyes. Slight wrinkles underneath my eyes right here.
The smile lines, I really am unhappy with those. And I like to smooth out the lines and the wrinkles all over my face.
The lines around my mouth.
Some lines are starting here.
Lines, creases from frowning.
I'd love to see a lot of this dark area under my eyes go away.
Some sunspots on the forehead.
I'm really noticing lines around my eyebrows.
You can see this really fine little wrinkles.
Today, they are celebrating looking better with radiant, glowing skin and the joys of diminishing lines, all because of Solution 7, a revolutionary new collection of age-defying skincare products. Each of the people you're about to meet tried the Solution 7 collection for 30 days. We tracked their weekly progress through photographing and videotaping them with no makeup, no concealer, and no foundation. The same lighting conditions were consistently used, and no photos were retouched in any way. At the end of the 30 days, they celebrated with makeup and a fashion shoot. I think you will agree their transformations are amazing. Lisa, age 39, has always taken very good care for skin. She should, since she makes her living as an actress and a model. She's always used the very best products she could find, ate well, exercised regularly, and drank plenty of water.
Getting around the eyes and then the frown lines here, it's getting more and more pronounced as I get older. I have always assumed that most skincare had basically the same ingredients in it. In this case, I've been really excited that the entire line has been so effective, and I just love it. I'm definitely seeing a difference. 2 areas specifically. One is in the eye area, and the other is around my mouth. I had a few age spots, they're probably just freckles, but a few age spots here and there, and I was looking closer last night and I said, you know, they really are seeming like they're fading. I've had a diminishing in the fine lines on my forehead. Then on my eyes, the crow's feet have really gone down around the mouth. That is, those lines, I had deep creases there. I was considering some surgical options for that, and now I feel like that's not something I need to worry about.
Sherry, who is 53, is a writer with a flair for the dramatic.
Things I would like to see change about my face are I have some brown spots right over here that I'd like taken off or lightened or something. And I like to smooth out the lines and the wrinkles all over my face. Okay, and some of the crow's feet around here. But what I would really like is for my face to be tightened and my pores to be softened so you can't even see them. I had some really brown, I know I have some brown, a big brown spot right here, but I had one right here, and it's diminishing. I'm excited about it, I really am. I'm starting to see my skin tone starting to balance itself, and the fine lines around here, I'm beginning to see that, and I just really love the smell of the products, and I see baby skin coming in all around in this area right here. But I don't see these real deep lines right up here. And then right in through here, I see it's like white. I don't even need white eyeshadow up here because it just seems like the colors just coming together a lot. All the dark spots on my face seem like they are lightening up a lot.
She's happier. She's more confident. She feels that she looks younger, and certainly she does. And Sherry's been very pleased with the product.
So my face doesn't feel so dry and yucky. I feel like the top layer of my skin is all just feeling baby soft, and I'm just feeling a lot better about myself. I've noticed that the lines and wrinkles around here are really softening a lot. And oh my God, my skin tones.
Linda Marie, who is 55 and a mother of twins, decided to take a different approach to the last 30 days. She agreed to try these revolutionary, age-defying skincare products on one side of her face and do the normal routine on the other side.
The fine lines here on my mouth appear here, but they don't appear here. Of course, crow's feet here are much less than they are on this side. I feel like I've accomplished, a smoother, less wrinkled look to my skin, which is really kind of remarkable that it's that short of time to get that kind of response.
Beth, a 37-year-old handwriting analyst, also participated in the half and half study. She used Solution 7 on one half of her face and her normal routine on the other.
But I'm noticing a huge difference because this side of my face is looking really sad. And this side is looking so good.
Then there was Patrick, a 43-year-old VP.
We ate with my family Sunday, and my brother, who never says anything, commented on Christy and I both, saying, y'all look like y'all don't age or something like that. My daughter, what was her comment? You look less sun damaged and less wrinkled.
Jamie, 30, an HR executive assistant, has always been self-conscious about sunspots and obsessing about the early signs of lines.
My eyebrow lady is the one who gets closest to my face, and she really has been able to tell the difference. She's like, what are you using? And I said, well, it's wonderful stuff. When I noticed that the sunspots were fading, I thought I was going to start crying. I was so excited because my whole life I've had freckles and moles, and I've always been so self-conscious of them, and then they're starting to disappear, and I just can't believe it.
I have a friend who managed a spa for many years, and we work together now, and she came up to me and she said, okay, what are you using? What gives? You gotta tell me, because whatever you're using, I've noticed a huge difference. Also, I was in the OR the other day, and one of the anesthesiologists came up to me, and of course, being an anesthesiologist, you can afford any procedure or anything you want, and she said, tell me what you're using.
Solution 7 definitely has changed the way I do my makeup. I don't need to cover everything. I only put makeup here and there, just very light, compared to what I used to do before.
Well, my husband swears that my smile wrinkles are uneven. He actually guessed which side of my face I was treating before I told him. So he swears he sees results. When I did the mask on my husband, maybe I'm just more attentive to his skin than my own, I don't know, but when I did the mask on him and we rinsed it off, I could see a difference and I could feel it. I kept touching his face. Oh my God, this feels really cool. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually excited because the blackheads seem to they're not gone, but you can see a difference. You can see there are a lot more on one side than on the other.
Your skin feels like it's more smooth, maybe more tight. My son said it looked like I had a facelift.
What I like is they seem to work. No other products seem to really do anything.
And then there was me, a 28-year-old model and actress who knows all too well the fears of fine lines and wrinkles. If there's a better solution out there, I want to know about it. And I want to know now, before I turn 30. I'm a little skeptical, and the one thing I'm really looking to see if it will help reduce the fine lines that I have developed so far and just help me maintain this youthful skin that I've had throughout my 20s. After I think I'd done the peel, he said, your skin's so shiny, and I was like, feel how soft it is. And he felt it, and he goes, yeah, that's really soft. I've caught my fiance using some of the products. Just without really, at first I had given him some products to use and he was like, oh, I wash my face with soap. And I've noticed that he's used the peel to remove the dead skin. And I mean, it has been hilarious. He'll come in and his skin will be all shiny, and I'm like, you used my stuff. I'm definitely noticing an improvement, especially lately in the tone of my skin. All of a sudden, now my skin's coming down a lot more. I find it's a lot easier to maintain. I feel a little more comfortable without wearing all the makeup. They're easy to apply, they're quick, and they make my skin feel so refreshed. My skin feels great. I feel like I've almost had a facial, and Ryan has even noticed that, my fiance's even noticed that my skin just seems so much, he just said I look brighter. I've always taken care of myself. I drink a lot of water. I think that's key to having great skin, but if you have something that just will help you out, I mean, it's it's an extra bonus, you know? I've always been told that I look young and I want to continue that, you know, for a long time, and if this can help, then I'll keep using it. My mom said, no, there's something different, and I said, I think my skin, and she said, she thought I had a tan, she thought maybe, and I said, no, I've just been using this new product, and so of course she was wondering, so she actually used it with me for the 4 days that we were there. My mom loved the product. My mom has just naturally really beautiful skin. She's a redhead, so her skin's very fair, but she's been really concerned about, you know, the fine lines that are finally starting to come in, and she used it and she absolutely loved it. She especially loved the serum. She thought it was so great. She was, every morning she'd be like, hey Bridge, where's your stuff? My skin tone in general has just been great. I'm using less concealer, I'm using less makeup. I just feel like I'm just getting this all over evenness, you know, not oily, not dry, it's been great. Well, I noticed the other day that I have a wrinkle across my nose, across the bridge of my nose, and I'm so self-conscious about it. And usually, so I'll put the concealer, you know, under my eyes, over there, and here. And I went to go do it, and I thought, I didn't even feel like I had to. And so I just skipped over it. And I didn't feel any different. I wasn't paranoid about it every time I looked in the mirror, things like that. So that was great. And I mean, I really realized then how well the product was working. Also on my forehead, you know, it just feels tighter. You know, and I see it almost immediately when I apply it. Because of my job, I'm a model and I do some acting as well. And I just find that going to auditions and stuff, I don't have to get all dolled up. Natural Bridget is looking just as good as the one with all the makeup. To get the revolutionary C7 products, contact the person who gave you this DVD. To get the complete stories of Lisa, Sherry, Jamie, me, and others, visit the website